Hello there everyone and welcome back to Factorio. Originally my plan for today was going to be... I was going to start on making modules, but we ran into a very significant problem. We have run out of coal, except for the coal that's running the power plant now. We ran out of lead, and we ran out of copper. Now there's still lead in the system, so it's the third priority, but we are out of copper and coal and copper. So, you know, I think we'll pull off our little side network here. Just get that set up. We'll just come off right here. And vertical. I'm of course blocking the main line at the moment, but that's okay. And we're going to have to go in with lasers to take care of that other base right there. Let's get some signals. Oh, right, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, what else do we have here? Tungsten. Ooh, nice. This is a good spot. All right, we're going to need to take out this little base over here, though. And we're going to use lasers to help us out with that, because we, of course, have the Mark IIs available now. Last thing we need is a tiny little base like that right on our border, filled with large biters. Alright. Oh, man, I only have 2 of those? Alright, well, we'll use those as my backup, and we'll just do a little turret creep here. Although those lasers might have longer range. So we're going to build the station in here, and we'll see what we got. I'm pretty sure, did I start loading lasers in here? Yes, I did. Good news. We have lasers. Lots and lots of lasers. So I did a couple other little things off camera. Nothing too crazy or exciting, but a lot of little busy work. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, we got that. That's good. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, hello. Oh, they're Mark IIs. They don't autofill. Oh, no. That's no good. Alright, let's see what we can do. Can we get lasers that will actually reach now? Yes, we can. Good news. I think we've taken care of that base, except for one poison worm, which I think I might just live with. I believe we can live in harmony, can't we? Awesome. Okay, let's clean this up. And oh, no. Okay, no, you know what? I do need to get rid of him because I want those artifacts, for gosh sakes. Here we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Alright, cleanup time. Another base bites the dust. Finally. This one's been a little bit of a thorn in my side for a while. At least in terms of getting rid of it. But the good news is that these turrets apparently have a slightly longer range than the worms now. which is very good news going forward. They look like freaky dead shrimp when they're the dead corpses do. They look like dead shrimp. Alright, so eventually we're going to start harvesting the tungsten and zinc here, but right now we just need a coal supply. So let's design this with the intent of putting more tracks in here. We'll design this as what could be a multi-track station. So we'll put that one right there. So there's the coal depot, and the rest of them we will put in later. All right. All right, and then we'll just, I think that's going to be long enough. So we'll just hit the corner. Yeah, good. It doesn't overlap any of the deposits. Excellent. There's my train station. Coal outpost 1 set. All right, to the coal outpost. Come on. There we go. Boom. Move the station just in case. Okay. So we need power. We're going to need inserters. We're going to need some passive providers here. Oh, here's our Roboport. That's what we need first. We need our Roboport. Roboport needs to cover... Well, let's start it off right here. Actually, we'll put it on the top, above. Let's just make sure we reserve the space we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's the primary stuff we need right there. And then the Roboport can go right above that. Where is it? There it is. And substation right there. Beautiful. And then we're going to put half a stack of those and half of a half stack of those. That should do it. Let's get our walls up. Ooh. And we need, oh yes, we need a storage chest. Storage chest. There we are. All right, let's get all our goodies. Walls, gates, walls, gates, ammo. What else do we need in here? We need... Well, let's start with that. Oh yeah, we're going to need... Hold on, we'll need the... You know what? Providers, lights, turrets, okay, let's see. Power poles, inserters, belts, belt. No, we're not going to need those in there. We are going to need requester chests, lasers, gun turret Mark IIs, because we're going to actually have a new style of defense here, which is going to be exciting. Lights, lights, power poles. Okay, starting with the wall design here. And that's going to go start right here. And as per the recommendation of one of my viewers, we are now going to do diagonal walls as well, which I really do need to actually design. I'm going to need some, a few walls for that. There we go. Okay, here we go. That should do. Alright, I need a factory because I need to make a blueprint. Just going to require one of these. Okay, fresh blueprint. Give me... Alright. Alright, let's go diagonally for a bit here. Ew, yuck. Well, whatever. Okay, for the moment, we won't include that. We just because tungsten is not on my agenda at the moment. Yeah, we'll do it. We're going to adjust this just a little. Just take it straight out. And then we will put in a corner. Perfect, okay. Lots of room still. Okay, a couple of gates, which of course I actually need to put in myself because I don't have them as part of a design. We're going to have to do a lot of this in the near future here because we need one for... Alright, we'll just go straight diagonal from there. And then across to there. And we'll just do a nice simple corner right here. We won't worry about... There we are. Just drop a couple of walls in right there. Okay, so next, we need to put in some defenses, and that's going to be a completely new design. So let's put in what we've got of this one right, our defensive line right here, and then we're going to put in a brand new style right now. Because we're going to put in everything we've got. Okay, and then we're going to switch it out for turret Mark IIs. And we are also going to include 2 lasers in this design. And what was it? Shift. There we are. And there is the Mark II defense. Okay, that. And there we go. We'll just network it all together right there. Good. Now it's part of the logistics network, so we're good to go on that front. Get a few more of those going. Yeah, that should be delivering ammo to that now. Good. Alright, that can go right there effectively. That one can go right. We're just going to have mines right up against these defenses here today. So let's get the mines in that have to be right up against things. Okay. Okay, that's that one. Now let's get the rest of our mines in with the lovely blueprint we made the other day. That takes care of that. Perfect. Okay. That covers that row. And that will cover that row quite nicely. Oh, I didn't give them miners, did I? Mining drills. That's what's missing. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, we do not need to build the train station here. Okay, that goes to there. That one to there, and then we really just need to put in 2 manual ones here. And there we are, we're almost there. Power, that's probably not necessary anymore. Oh, apparently it was. Alright, fixed it. Alright, now for the final part of the piece of the puzzle. And that's a lot of fast inserters I'm carrying at the moment. Alright. Let's get a splitter there to combine those two lines together. Alright, now here we go. We'll go split. That's not adequate, is it? Alright, we'll do it this way. And then this one can go straight to this one. And actually what we'll do is we're going to speed up the line so that the coal absolutely gets to the end without incident. Okay, what else do we need? We need some defenses on the southern line here, because I'm sure we'll get some activity from the south. And let's power that up. There's not a lot of activity in this area, so we should be okay. It's this the northern side of this base I'm most concerned about, because I'm sure we're going to have some trouble coming in from there. But there we go. Okay, coal's in place. All we need now is a train. This is coal outpost 1. I'm doing this manually right now. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get our signals. One there. I hope I'm carrying one. Hey. There we go. Is I carrying train with me? I probably forgot, didn't I? Oh my god. I don't actually have my base building train actually building trains. Well, I can add, you know what? I can add that back at the main base. I do not need to add it here. I just need to make sure we are connected up. It's also going to mean making sure I have signals the whole way along here. Don't want to block the main line. I hope I wasn't blocking the main line. I think I did. Okay, I did remember. Good news. That is most excellent good news. All right. Down we go. Whoops. Put that one right there. All right, let's just go forward a bit. And that one to there, and that one. All right. Signals. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Take me to your loading base. Alright, Coal Outpost 1 is ready to go. I did not build the unloading ammo return system, which is mildly unfortunate, but really major thing that is coming up very soon here is going to be a major biter pushback. Going to be an absolute necessity. Ooh, that was almost, that was close. And I'm getting reloaded with stuff. Alright, where's our trains? There they are. There's our train engines. Now what about train cars? I know I was building those. There it is. Trains, train cars. Alright, that is not nearly fast enough, is it? There we go. Okay, I got 4 of them. Well, with what's going on, we're going to get 3 trains worth of stuff here. That's, hold on. I got enough steel for this, too. 8, we need 1 more. 9. So that's 3 new trains ready to go. Let's go get the coal one going right now, because we're going to need it. And I'm going to have to redesign my logistical loading system as well, with smart inserters. This is the coal. This belt you're seeing, this empty belt, is the coal belt. It's I've already reconfigured it. It's all ready to go. All we need is a train load of coal to bring it to take care of things here. Alright, what is this program to act off of? I don't know what that's about. Okay, forget it. Coal arrival, here we go. Meet the coal train. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take these out. We need to rejig this thing. And we'll set it with smart inserters. So we're going to go to coal outpost and coal arrival. Each one for 30 seconds. Go. Okay. Okay, let's get this set up proper, like. Because this is going to become our new standard. So we're going to need, let's see, what are the major things that are going to get used up? Repair packs are going to get used up. Ammunition is going to get used up. $50 of those. Let's see, walls are going to get damaged and potentially destroyed, although I certainly hope not. I think that should be good, actually. Maybe we'll just make sure we get, I know we've had inserters destroyed, so maybe we'll do inserters for this one. So that one's requesting repairs, that one's requesting those, that one's going to request a whole 10 inserters. Okay, and the last one is going to get... I really need to go around and visit all these stations and start recovering some of this valuable material that's just dumped in them right now. I've really oversupplied some of them. What's one other thing we could use in these bases? Well, here comes the coal. Good news. Well, I guess we could stand to have backup laser turrets. Yeah. Alright, and you are going to... I wish there was a way... Okay, you can't do... No, we're not going to... No, we're just going to use... We're just going to do consumables. And we'll deal with the rest of it as it comes. So you're only allowed to put repair packs on, and you're only allowed to put ammo on. I would love to do a circuit network, but since I can't do that, it's going to have to be a filter. Okay, well, we'll figure this out Yeah, I'll touch this up later. The important thing is coal is back on the menu. This is our lead and nickel station. It's going to be sorting. I'm going to sort it all on arrival, not on departure. Although that could run me into trouble with stock on the train. Oh, we'll see. So if we wait a few minutes, we should see that coal train on its way back shortly. And then we can hitch a ride and fix up the filtering and a few other things on the train. Okay. Oh, here, that's probably it coming now. And yeah, so yeah, I'll get the unloading. I know how I'll do it. I'll get the unloading set up at the other end with a set of smart inserters that are filtered. There's the coal train. Okay. Alright. You're going to be filtered down to take 1 stack of repair packs and 1 stack of ammo. That should be plenty. Alright, we'll tell you to go to Copper Outpost. There we go. Here we go. Alright. So I'll have to rejig all the supply cars for this. And we'll send other stuff along when it becomes necessary. But yeah, that's all for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. It's getting complicated because resource-wise, it's requiring a lot of rail work here, which is good. That's what I wanted. That's one of the things I wanted out of this, was to actually need one filtered on ammo, one filtered on repair packs, and you're only allowed to move. So we have to have a minimum of 50 in there. Actually, we'll make it 100 ammo. Okay, just in case we get hit with a really big hit, and we'll make it less than 50 repair packs. And these will be passive providers. Okay, yeah, and we were out of those items on the network. Okay, we need these back, we need this back. Take some of these back. No sense in standing around with a whole bunch of these. Okay. Well, the good news is we seem to be holding our own. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.